Hey you guys, so last night was the newest episode of Bachelor's Club 16 and I thought it was pretty damn good, so let's get started. So in the beginning of the episode, the girls, they go do this like team building thing where they have to like make fire and filter water and all this shit, and the instructors, they were super good looking. I really like the guy with the fur because I love fur. Like a full beard, oh my god, like, yes, I love fur. And then the other instructor was, oh my god, like his, whatever, that mustache, like, get me all kinds of excited. Like, I will totally make that fire if you are standing there. Like, what? That's what I would have said. And I would have been like, I'll make the fire, because they asked, so who wants to make the fire first? I was like, and then I would have like slowly bent over and made the fire. But anyways, so that looked cool. I mean, I guess those are things that you should know how to do. You never know when you're going to be in the wilderness, lost and thirsty and cold. So I guess that kind of thing is good to know. And then it ended up being like an impromptu camping trip, which, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the most girly, like indoorsy kind of girl, because I'm not. I'll go camping. It is what it is. That's cool. But I'm going to need notice because I need to pack accordingly. And an impromptu camping trip, just like on the fly like that, would not have worked. But they all handled it with grace. And I would have been like, are you fucking kidding? Really? We're gonna go camping right now? Do you see my outfit? Like, what? That's what I would have said, but, you know. Anyways, so, in the middle of their impromptu camping trip, Kandy, the new girl, came, and she's so awesome. I love her. She is so funny. I enjoyed her a lot. I thought she's absolutely beautiful. I think she's from Chicago or some big place like that. I don't know. Either which way, I thought she was very, very pretty, and I liked her a lot. I thought she was cool. Yeah. I'm excited for her. She was telling everybody about the story of how her brother got killed, and that was really sad. Like, way to make everybody sad. And then her and Z started making out, so that was interesting. I mean, it looked like an awkward-ass kiss, if you ask me. It did not look fun whatsoever, but they did it, and yeah. So, they did that, and then they went home, and Z, your friends, like, what? What was up with their hair? Like, why? Why did their hair look like that? Like, it did not look good. Like, I know it's not a new style. Braids obviously have been around for a very long time, obviously. But as of late, it's been like this new, not new. It's been more trendy. If you ask me, I'm not a huge braids fan, only because I can't wear them. It doesn't look, I'm not even about to sit here and act like, oh my god, I look so great with braids in. Because I don't. I do not think they look good on me whatsoever. And I'm not even about to sit here and act like they would, because I don't think that they would. You will always see my hair down, maybe in a messy-ass bun, and maybe a side braid, like a one braid. But you will never see me with, like, those, not French braids. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about. Whatever they did with Z's hair, and it looked horrible. It looked like a 3-year-old did Z's hair. And then that weird silver, like, oh my god, no. I really feel like if you don't know how to properly do those kind of braids, you need to go to a professional or don't even fuck around with it. Because her braids just were not looking good. And then the other, like, her friends, like, I know I'm not perfect, but her friends, the Lord needs to come down and tell them to never do that again. Because whatever was going on with their hair too, I just couldn't. Maybe it's just me. Please let me know in the comments below if you feel the same way as I did about their weird hair, because I thought it looked horrible. But they seem like really nice people. I really like Z. I think that Z she's probably a very, very nice person outside of the house. She seems really just down to earth and genuinely nice. So I do like her. I just hope she never ever thinks that style is okay again. Because it just was not, ever. And Z, you need to go get a bikini top with an underwire in it and put those puppies up, because you are letting them sag so damn low to your damn knees, and she wears these damn little ass like triangle tie string bikini tops, and you do not have the boobs for those kind of bathing suit tops. So stop trying. Ugh. It irritates me because she's running around with these damn string bikini tops with her triple E damn like fucking bra size, and it's like, really, what are you doing? You are going to poke an eye out with those tits. Go get them some support and act like you care. Act like you love them, because right now you're being fraudulent, disrespectful, and abusive, and they're going to press charges because you're assaulting them. But anyway, so they all go out that night and they're having a good time. And Adrian can't stand Z's friends, and she's like, I don't want them in our section. And Z was like, okay. Personally, I would have told her to go fuck herself. You are paying for that section as well, Z. You put money down for that shit too. So you are allowed to bring whoever the fuck you want to bring in to the damn section. You bring them in. And it is nobody else's issue. If they don't like it, they can bye. But Z, she was trying to keep the peace and not, like, have any problems, which I understand. And her friends were super understanding about it. Her friends look like really nice people as well. And they were super understanding. They were super cool about it. And I thought that was awesome. So, I mean, if they didn't have a huge issue, and if Z didn't have a huge issue, then whatever. But personally, I would have told Adrian that she can go suck my imaginary dick, because that wouldn't be flying with me, no. If I'm going to be putting money down for something, then I'm allowed to invite whoever I want to invite, and nobody else can say shit about it. Unless they are paying for that section in full, they can shut up. That would have been my response, but who am I, you know? But I like Adrian. I think Adrian's funny. I like her confessionals. I don't know. I think that she's interesting and she's funny. But that was rude, Adrian. Like, you did not need to say that. If you didn't like them, then you could have just ignored them. What's up with these girls acting like they don't know how to ignore people? And then they're like, oh, I don't want to be seen in public with them. Like, you're someone's celebrity and you're someone special. You're on Bad Girls Club. You're not Angelina Jolie. Like, shut up. Like, you're no better than them. Like, well, I mean, let's be real. You're better looking than them, in my opinion, but you're not any better, okay? Like, you're at the same level, okay? Just, I hate it when people act like that. Oh, I don't want to be seen in public with that person. Well, you are not Queen Elizabeth, so who you're seen in public with, it really doesn't matter, because nobody gives a fuck. But whatever, this is Bad Girls Club. The girls, they're supposed to be petty. They're supposed to be bratty. And that's just what this is. So, now let's move on to Winterr and Kandy. So, Kandy, she does not like Winterr at all. She thinks that Winterr is self-absorbed, a bitch. She thinks that she's bratty. Apparently, she thinks that she's a slut. All this shit, and that's the only thing I didn't like about Kandy, was that it seemed like, to me, Kandy was just looking for a problem anywhere she could find it. Winterr's friend bumped into her. Oh, it's a huge issue. Winterr said, pour me a drink. And, oh my god, it's this huge issue. And, I mean, yeah, it was bratty of Winterr to be like, here, pour me a drink. Personally, I would have said, hey, can you pour me a drink real quick while I do this? Or would you mind pouring me this drink? Instead, Winterr was like, pour me this drink. And then Kandy was like, no. And just, it became a manners lesson with Kandy. This is what, it seemed like that whole episode, that's what Kandy's thing was. Like, she was teaching the girls manners. Like, she was a proper lady. No, you made out with Z within, like, 4 hours of you being there. So let's not talk about prim and proper, okay? Now, Sure, it was rude of Winterr to say that. Personally, I would have been nicer about it. I would have been like, look, can you please pour me this drink? It's my birthday. Like, let's just have fun. Would you mind pouring me this? Like, or I just would have poured my own drink. Like, I couldn't care. Like, whatever. But she knew that Winterr is like this. So if you know that somebody's like this, then it really shouldn't be a shock. I would have told Winterr this. I would have said, Winterr, if you ask me nicely, sure, I'll pour you this drink. But if you're going to act rude and ask me rudely, then no, I'm not going to. That's what I would have said. But instead, Kandy was kind of like, no, those kind of words or fighting words or whatever she said, I can't remember. But she was talking about how in the real world, she would have, like, hit her for it. Personally, I don't hit people unless they hit me first. So I think that would be a really lame reason to just up and hit her, but whatever. So they go out because it's Winterr's birthday, and Winterr is the kind of girl that's like, oh, it's my birthday, this whole weekend's about me, and I actually don't like people like that. I am the kind of person that will be nice to you on your birthday. It's one day out of the year that I'll be nice to you. If I don't like you, that I'll be fake nice to you. But the rest of the days of the year, I'm going to be an asshole to you if I don't like you, or I'm going to ignore you. Like, but Winterr is the kind of girl that demands attention from everybody, and I mean, is anybody surprised? I'm not. I like Winterr. I really wish that Winterr had come into the house differently. I think that she had a lot of potential. I do like Winterr. I follow her on Snapchat. I think that she's interesting, but I also like Kandy. And I think that they're both two girls who are maybe a little bit more alike than they would like to admit. They're both petty, bratty, and rude sometimes, and I love them both for it. Like, I love both of them. I think that they're great. I really like this kind of dynamic when two people who are a lot alike, and they'll probably get offended with me saying that they're a lot alike if they watch this, which I highly doubt they will, but whatever. Usually people who don't get along right away it's because they are so much alike. And I think that's the case in this situation. The fuck is that noise? Anyways, so they go out and it's her birthday and they go to this day drinking bar, which is awesome. I love day drinking. If anybody is in LA and would want to go with me, let's go to wherever it is that they went. Let's go and have fun because I love drinking. Yes. LA water is my life. If you have never tried an LA water, you need to go to a bar and go try one because it is it will get you fucked. See, my whole point, like when I go out to drink, it is to get drunk fast and cheap. LA water is like a clusterfuck. I don't know what this noise is, but it needs to stop. LA water is a clusterfuck of a bunch of different alcohols. So by the second one, you're already toasted and you probably spent $12. Whereas other drinks, you got to keep buying drinks. And so you're going to be toasted, but you spent like $30 or $40. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways. So they go to this day drinking place, and Winterr's friends are there, obviously, because it's her birthday, and one of her friends bumped into Kandy and didn't say excuse me, and it became a manners lesson again with Kandy, and to be quite honest, if this is how she's going to be the entire season, it's already old. Like, I'm already over it. Like, enough. Okay, like, we get it, you are all about manners. But you're on the Bad Girls Club, like, what did you expect? Did you expect them all to be, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry, I accidentally nudged you? Yes, it's a nice thing to do. It's what I would have done. I always say excuse me. It is what it is. But I'm not even about to go to a damn bar and act like people don't do that. Like, you're at a bar where people are getting day drunk. What do you expect? Obviously, they're going to bump into you. They're all fucking wasted. But whatever, like, I guess it's just different wherever she's from. I don't know. But if that's how she's going to be the whole season, I like you, Kandy, but I can't deal with that. It's annoying. And then, so the next night, they go out, and they're in the cab, and Z starts talking about Kaylee, and when Kandy starts asking her about what happened there, and Kaylee, and Z basically just tells her everything that happened, how Winterr was bullying her, how Kaylee reacted, how Kaylee left, etc. And from then on, inside the car, Kandy was like, no, I'm not even about to have that. Like, okay, so she wanted to bully that girl, I'm going to bully her. So she's kind of like trying to show Winterr, give her a taste of her own medicine, which I thought was kind of stupid. It's like, you're a replacement, and she's not the first girl to come up and do this. I feel like replacements should just start on a clean slate. Don't try to fight anybody else's battles who were here before you. Don't try to get involved with things that happened when you weren't even there. So just leave it as it is. If it had been me, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's the kind of girl she is. Duly noted. I'll remember that for next time. Like, I'll keep that in my vault. But instead, Kandy was like, okay, I know now, so I'm going to go home and fuck with her. So they got home, and she started shit with Winterr, and she said, Winterr, I think you're a bitch, I think you're a slut, I think you're all these different things. And Winterr was like, what are you talking about? Like, where did this come from? I'm not understanding what's happening. Because they had just been at dinner, and everything was cool, and then all of a sudden, they're in the house, and they're walking up the stairs, and Kandy's calling her a slut and a bitch, and it's just, if I had been Winterr, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not understanding. Where did this come from? But, so Winterr, she stood up, and she's like, I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on. And then Kandy was like, oh, are you stepping to me? Are you stepping to me? Like, are you trying to start a fight, like an altercation? And I just hate it when people do that. Like, no, she was not trying to step to you. She was standing up, and she was asking you what the fuck your problem was. Like, really? But that's where the episode ended. They were arguing, and it looks like next episode there's going to be a good little fight. Winter's crying and stuff, and there's a hole in the wall, so that's going to come out of somebody's paycheck, and ooh. Personally, if I'd been in that house, I wouldn't want to break anything, because you know that they have to pay for that shit. It comes out of their weekly paycheck. And a hole in the wall, I mean, it's not super expensive to fix, but you know the oxygen is going to, just really, charge them the most for it. Ugh. But, so that was the end of the episode. They were arguing, and Adrian was like, what are you talking about? Like, how is she a slut? How would you even know? Basically, Adrian's reaction was just like mine. Like, what is going on? Why? But I thought that was just, like I said, I really feel like Kandy is going to be the girl who just goes around and looks for a problem. And I just really hope that she isn't going to be that girl, but I really feel like she is. So we'll just have to wait and see. Winterr is not innocent at all. She is no angel whatsoever. So those two in the house are going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. So let me know in the comment section what you thought about Kandy and Winterr and that whole thing. Tell me, were Z's friends' braids nicely done or no? Because to me, they didn't look very good. But like I said, I'm not even about to sit here and pretend like I know what good braids and what bad braids look like, because I don't. I've never had them, so I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tonight is The Real World, and the season's pretty fucking good too, so I'll be doing my Real World video tomorrow. And so let me know in the comment section what you liked about the episode, and I will see you guys either tomorrow if you watch The Real World, or next week. Bye!